Hello everyone, today we're taking a look back at my spring and Easter decorating from 2024. It was more of a neutral look. I used a lot of moody colors, lots of browns and blacks mixed with tans, creams, and whites. So if you like decorating with neutral colors throughout the year, then this is some good inspiration for you. I am not doing the same look this year. I'm using more traditional spring colors, but I hope you enjoy this look down memory lane and hopefully you can get some inspiration for your decorating this year. The first thing that I wanted to change out was the gallery wall. So I had switched some stuff out for things I had already, and then I got new prints, and I love the kind of story that they tell. It's a castle with people going up to it, and I feel like the ship could be sailing to the castle, and then the little village could be the village outside the castle. The girl reading could be someone who lives there, and then the floral picture could be like the wallpaper in the castle. I don't know, it's just something I made up in my head. This pillow cover is from Amazon, the black and white one with the florals. I love it. It's really pretty. It is not the softest, so don't expect to cuddle up with it. I will leave it linked down below. The brown plaid pillows are from Target. I got them on clearance after Christmas for $7 each. And then I got this new handy dandy little thing to show my homebody book from Joanna Gaines. I love having the book open on display like this. I think it's really cool. And then you might recognize this floral arrangement from fall. I decided to bring it back out, but I'm just adding in browns and blacks and tans to make it a little bit moodier. And I at first didn't think I liked it how it was going, but I left it for a day and kind of let it sit, and I'm loving it now, and I'm gonna be adding more in, so I can't wait to see how it turns out. This Studio McGee picture is the only new thing that I'm putting on the shelves. Everything else I already had. A lot of it I used for fall, but I'm not bringing out the mahogany or the orange colors. I'm just using the browns, tans, and blacks for that moody neutral look. And I love having the pictures behind decor on the bookshelves. It's like the second time I've done it, and I really enjoy it. And then I'm keeping the entryway really simple. I think I might change this and maybe the coffee table for part 2, but we'll see how it goes. Here's how everything turned out. Let me know what you think of the moody neutral aesthetic. Are you liking that trend, or do you prefer lighter colors? I really like it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Hopefully you'll join me for part 2 to see the rest of the decor that I get and how the kitchen and dining room turn out. I'm just really excited for this journey in this new kind of style. Not really new style, but new color palette. I still have my style, but I'm changing up the colors a bit and going more neutral, but with blacks and browns. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you for my kitchen declutter and organize, and for my part 2 of my moody neutral decorating. Welcome back. Today I'm doing part 2 of my moody neutral decorating. I'm going to be working on my living room some more, as well as my entryway, and then I haven't done my kitchen or dining room at all, so you're going to see that for the first time. So here's how the gallery wall looks with that picture on top. And I don't know how I feel about it. Did it look better without it? Is it too much? I know it's like stark white and doesn't really go with the other stuff. So I was thinking about painting the frame black to help it match more. I think that might help, but I don't know. I don't know if I like it up there. And I feel like it just it looks worse on camera. This wall is just so big and I feel like I'm not putting enough on it, or it needs to be bigger. I thought about getting wall sconces to go on each side of the gallery wall. What do you guys think? Should I take that down? Should I paint it? Paint the frame? Do you think it would look better with wall sconces? I don't know. I want to get a bigger, like a thicker frame for this picture. I've seen some at Home Goods that I like, so I think I might do that. I don't know. This wall is so big. Now that I figured out I'm not changing the gallery wall at this time, I'm going to go ahead and work on the couch. I picked up this pillow on clearance at Home Goods. I thought it would be perfect for the couch. It really goes with the aesthetic, the moody neutral colors that I'm using, and I just feel like it goes with my style really well. So I picked it up, and you cannot beat $12 for a pillow. I think it goes really nicely with the pictures that I have hanging in the gallery wall, that kind of like castle vintage feel. So I'm really happy with this pillow on the couch. Now I'm adding in my brown blanket that I got on clearance at Walmart for $9. And it's just a really cozy looking blanket. I love having it here just to carry the brown into the middle of the couch. And I just feel like that long space always needs something on the couch. I don't like leaving it blank. Then the checkered blanket is going on this arm over here. This is not really a blanket that you would use. It's more just decorative. So it's just going to stay here and not get used. I use the brown one and the other one that's on the chase all the time. And there's Tilly popping up to say hello. Now I'm switching out my Dollar Spot decorative item for this clock from Hearth and Hand, and I love it here. And whenever I want to see the time and my phone's not by me, I can just look up at the clock and see what time it is, because I'm taking this clock down, which we have not changed battery in probably in years. I'm hanging up my Kirkland's horse and dog picture that I just love, and I think it feels so high end. I did buy it on sale. I did not pay full price for it because it was super expensive. Here's how everything turned out in the living room with the extra touches that I added. I am loving having the browns and the blacks in this space. I actually already bought a new frame for the gallery wall for the big picture because I have no chill and I just had to go out and get it so I can fix the gallery wall. I'm not going to be getting the lights that I'm planning on putting above it for a little while. Let me know what you think of that plan, putting lights, maybe like 3 lights above the art instead of on the sides. Which one do you think would be better? Now I'm working on the entryway and I'm adding my new stems from Hobby Lobby that are super realistic looking, and then I'm moving this decorative object over here, my hearth and hand tree picture, and then I'm going to put a candle, and I think it carries in the gold, brown, and black colors that I have in the living room just to make it cohesive in here. Moving into the dining room, I'm hanging up my floral canvas. I bought this at Hobby Lobby 2 or 3 years ago. It fills up this wall really nicely. I kind of wish I had something with more black in it, but I don't want to replace this picture because this was another investment. I like using it multiple years in a row, and I leave it up for a lot of the year, probably until fall. I think that's when I actually change it out, so it stays up for over half of the year. And then I'm just adding more neutral decor to the table, my cream colored table runner and my placemat, and then I'm putting my black tray to carry the black into the dining room, my new napkin holder, and then I'm just gonna put a stem and salt and pepper shakers. The last part of the dining room that I need to work on is above the shelf I have in here, so I'm going to add a neutral colored picture from Hobby Lobby years ago. It has the browns in there and a touch of green. I don't feel like this fills the space very nicely, but that's what I have, and I'm not going to buy a new picture for here for now. Maybe eventually I'll replace it. And I'm adding my new goblets from the dollar spot, which I still love. I'm carrying the black into the kitchen now and also matching the backsplash with this new black marble tray. I'm loving having this in the kitchen, and I can carry it through to fall and maybe Christmas, but we'll see if I bring the wooden one out for Christmas. And it looks a lot nicer with these salt and pepper grinders, because if I had the wood tray, it would be way too much wood in this space. Adding my olive oil dispenser, which I think looks really nice and sleek. And then I'll have my cookbooks and my new Studio McGee plant on top.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I try to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but with this.
Over in this corner of the kitchen, I'm keeping it super functional, so I'm adding this ring trinket dish, which I forgot to put in my haul, but I love it, and I actually bought one for our bathroom as well, so we can put our rings in the dish when we're washing dishes, when we take a shower, or anything like that. And then I'm putting my stone drying mat and my dish drying rack right here, so it's out all the time for us to use, but it's also really pretty. Then I'm just gonna work on my coffee tea station and my mug rack.
Even though I changed, really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Started life in the country, like a say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday, 'cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same.
Here's the end result of the kitchen. Let me know which space was your favorite in today's video out of the living room, dining room, and kitchen. I'm loving the rich colors and all of the textures and woods that I have in the spaces this year. I'm going to be adding to it for Valentine's Day, which my Valentine's Day video is coming out super late, I know, but I still want to put it out there. And then I'll be adding even more for Easter. I'm going to take down Valentine's Day, and then when I start Easter, I'm just going to add to what I have so I can keep using these pieces and get more bang for my buck.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I am decorating my master bedroom for the springtime, adding in some little pops of color. Before I start decorating, I'm fixing up the bed to get it ready for my throw pillows, of course. We're going to add some nice spring pillows with some mauve, pink, and that light green, sage green color. And Tilly wanted to come say hi, so of course we have to stop and give her some love and attention. You guys know she is always right there as I'm decorating, and today she decided to make an appearance on the channel for you. So in the back for my Euro pillows, I am using my tried and true Target pillows with the tassels. I've been using these for a while now, and they are just very neutral and go with everything. So they're always my go-to until I decide I want to switch them out, which probably won't be for a while. I'm still liking these ones, and they're very easy to work with. And then in the front I have my Studio Mickey floral block print pillows from last year, and I couldn't decide between the bunny pillow and this lumbar pillow. I ultimately went with the lumbar pillow, but let me know which one you like more in the front in the comments down below. I decided to put on the rest of the blankets and then try again with the pillows, but I stuck with my original choice. I just thought the bunny pillow was too stark white to go with the tan pillows in the back, and it looked kind of weird, but there is white on the comforter, so either one really could have worked. The comforter I added on top of the quilt is also Studio McGee from a couple years ago. It's got a block print as well with the sage green and a really light blue color. And then I'm using my sage green Casa Luna knitted blanket on top of that just to add a really cozy layered look. And we do get hot at night, like I've said before, so I take the comforter and the knitted blanket off and we just use the cotton quilt, and it helps us stay cool at night while still being super soft and cozy.
You put up with almost till you didn't anymore, and now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing. I have been too self-involved, been protective of my feelings, but somehow you make me fall.
Everything that I'm decorating with in this room is stuff that I already had. I didn't buy anything new to decorate our bedroom for spring, and I do that a lot. I'll buy new decor and put it out in the main spaces, and then I'll recycle the stuff that I used before for a bedroom, and it works out really nicely because I get to change out our bedroom decor a lot and keep updating it without having to spend more money on the bedroom. So the bedroom really just gets the stuff I used to use in the living room, and that's how I keep changing it out and making it different for every season, every year. I do want to change out our lamps for black lamps. It'll match the pulls on our drawers, and I just think it will update the room without spending too much money. I also would like to paint our headboard black. I already have black paint, so it would be really inexpensive to just kind of freshen the space up even more. So I'm really excited to do those things. I'm going to be saving up for the lamps, and then probably after I buy the lamps is when I'll paint our headboard.
You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
The finishing touch on this room is this painting I bought at HomeGoods last year. It pulls in the pink and mauve colors that are on the pillows on the bed, so I thought it would be a nice addition. And these are the colors that I decorated our living room with last year, but since I'm going with a moody spring look in the living room and dining room and kitchen, I decided to use the really light and pretty colors in our bedroom. So here's how everything turned out. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. I have more spring videos coming very soon, so I hope to see you in the next one.
Of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be continuing to decorate for spring and adding in pops of Easter. I'm so excited to share with you how my spring decorating is unfolding. I'm adding in bunnies today for Easter and some eggs. Easter is just sneaking up on us this year because it's so early. I am really enjoying using these moody neutral colors for my decor this year. It is so much fun trying this new color palette. I did want to add my new frame to my gallery wall today and fix my gallery wall, but I didn't have time to include that in the video, so it will be in my home tour, which will be up next. Make sure you stay tuned for that video. Let's go ahead and start decorating. I'm starting off with the bookshelves in the living room, and I'm adding these faux wood bunnies from the dollar spot, I believe last year, and I'm just gonna add them to the top and the second shelf to add a little touch of Easter. I'm not adding a lot into the living room. I really like the decor that I have so far, so I'm just adding little pops of Easter here and there to add on to what I already have in the living room. On the other side of the TV, I'm adding these vintage looking gold bunnies from Liz Marie Galvin's QVC line. I don't know if it's exclusive to QVC. I've never bought anything from her or QVC before, but I absolutely adore these bunnies. They're more like hares, not your typical bunnies. They're really lean and skinny, but again, just a subtle pop of Easter on the bookshelf. And then I'm coming over to the couch, rearranging some of my pillows to make room for my Easter pillows. Adding in a few touches of Easter here and there with your normal spring decor is a really cost-effective way to add in those festive touches without spending a whole bunch of money. Here's the first space all together. I am really enjoying working with this new color palette, and it just goes to show that you don't have to use the traditional pastel Easter colors or the bright spring colors to decorate for spring or Easter. You can use the color palette that you enjoy and still add those touches of the season or the holiday into the decor you already have or the color palette that you like the most. Over in the entryway, I'm adding my Hobby Lobby bunnies that look like they're falling off of the surface, and then I'm going to add my Walmart egg holder with my Dollar Spot wooden eggs from last year. I believe they had them again this year, and then just a Target bunny on the bottom. Simple additions to this area. I did change this area after filming this, so you'll have to wait for my home tour to come out to see how I changed it over here. I wasn't loving this picture above the shelf in our dining room, so I was on the hunt for something new, and I found this arched wall decor at Kirkland's, and I got it for about $10 with the sale that they were having and my $5 reward. I think it is the perfect addition and matches my moody decor so well, and then my Hobby Lobby bunny matches that perfectly as well. And then I add in another Dollar Spot wood bunny that brings out the color of the frame, and then the other bunny brings out the charcoal color of the florals in the print. I'm carrying over these colors to the dining room table. I'm adding in my black Beautiful by Drew Barrymore plates onto the table, which matches the centerpiece, and then all of the blacks and moody colors in the living room. I'm adding my Kirkland's bunny plates from last year on top, and then a Dollar Spot cement bunny on top of that plate. I alternated the sitting bunnies and the laying down bunnies just to give it a little bit more visual interest, and it wasn't too similar at each place setting. I thought about adding napkins, but I didn't want to cover the beautiful black plates or the bunny plates, so I just put bunnies on top, and here's how everything turned out together. Let me know what you think of the dining area. Are you liking these moody colors that I'm using for Easter, or do you really enjoy the pastel Easter colors more? In the kitchen above the stove, I added a floral print. I didn't know what to put when I initially decorated for spring, but then I found this in my decor and decided to put it up there. I did change this already, so you'll have to see in the home tour what I put there. I just thought it was a little bit too many florals. I know it's crazy that I'm saying that, but now I'm adding some bunny touches to add in a little bit of Easter in the kitchen area. So I had the spoon rest, the measuring cups, and these little wooden bunnies, and my lovely little egg-shaped glass canisters for my coffee bar. You guys know I loved my shaped glass canisters for the coffee bar for different holidays throughout the year. some gold bunnies from the dollar spot, and then I'm changing the mugs around a little bit and adding one new addition over here. Now the kitchen's finished and I'm loving the subtle pops of Easter added into my spring decor. I really like having those carrots in the cake stand, and people keep thinking that I have actual food in there, and then they have to do a double take and they're like, oh, that is definitely not something I'm gonna eat. This is the last space that I'm decorating for Easter today, but I am gonna go ahead and show you some additions to my laundry closet after this. As you guys know, we live in an apartment and we don't have a laundry room. We have a laundry closet. So I've been wanting to make this space a little bit better, and I've already added in some dollar spot items. I have a lint box and then the dryer sheet box. My mom just recently bought us these dispensers, which I'm so grateful for. I'm going to add my laundry detergent and softener in here and free up some space on the dryer. We have the dryer on the left and the washer on the right. So I would really like to have a shelf put up, but we don't have one and I don't want to buy one right now. So I'm just gonna kind of freshen up this area and organize and declutter it a little bit, and it looks so much better at the end of this. I really wanted to put the Clorox stain remover and color brightener in the second pump, but there wasn't a sticker for that. The closest there is sanitizer, but it is not a sanitizer, so I went ahead and put our fabric softener in here, and I'm just going to put the stain remover in a little basket. I'm adding the stickers on next, and of course I have to make sure that they're super straight, otherwise I am not going to want to look at them. These are the cutest stickers. I love that they have the florals on there just to make it really cute and fun to come into this laundry closet. Now that this is done, I really love coming and opening the closet doors to see this space. Now I'm trying to figure out how to organize this mess on the left, and I tried just lining it up nicely, but I don't like how it looks, so I end up getting a basket that I was using in our kitchen for bread and putting all of the stuff in there, and it looks so much better just to have this all anchored in a basket. So I definitely recommend, if you have a lot of stuff in a space and you don't know what to do with it, just try putting it in a basket, and it makes it look so much nicer even though you have the same amount of stuff. So here's my little laundry closet. Let me know if you have any other tips for this space in the comments down below. I think it looks 10 times better than it did before, and I enjoy doing laundry so much more now. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my spring home tour. This is such an exciting video for me because, as I've said before, I'm trying out a new color palette. I don't normally decorate with neutral colors, but I'm using blacks and browns and making it moody, which I am loving. I love seeing everyone's pictures online of their moody decor, and I really wanted to try it out for myself. And I think it is just so cozy, and I love coming home to this moody, cozy home. I did update my gallery wall for this video, so I'm excited to share that with you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you are enjoying my content. Let's go ahead and get started with the tour. Starting in the entryway, I've made a couple of changes here. The hooks are the same. These I absolutely love. It's just a nice place to add a little bit of extra decor. We can hang Tilly's leash up here during the day when we're going in and out, taking her outside. This is from World Market, and I absolutely love this purchase. Over here, I still have the Hobby Lobby stems, which are very realistic looking in my opinion. I've added this little, it's supposed to be a bird feeder, and it's like a butterfly on a sunflower, and I'm using it to hold this Bath & Body Works candle, and I think it's adorable. There's butterflies on there and then the butterfly there, so I think it goes really nicely, and it looks really nice on the entryway table. I switched out the stuff here for just this picture that I had above the stove, but I have something new over there, which I'll show you when we get to the kitchen. And then down here is the same. I went ahead and left the bunny. I'm going to leave some bunnies out probably throughout April, and I feel like bunnies are for spring, not just for Easter. Then I have my Target pillow and my Hearth in Hand lantern. I still have my Safavieh, I don't know if that's how you say it, rug. I bought this from Ashley's Furniture, I believe, and I just love that it looks like a flower, which is why I bought it. This is your view when you walk into our home. So I have updated the gallery wall. If you follow me on Instagram or saw my YouTube community post, you know that I redid this, and then I somehow messed up my measurements and had everything moved over, but I added this larger frame in the middle. And then the one that I had here before, I moved here. So instead of another 11 by 14, I have a 12 by 16 there. And then this is a 20 by 24. So it just fills out the wall so much more. And then I am going to get wall sconces to go on either side of the gallery wall. And then I just feel like the whole wall will be filled out so nicely. On camera, it seems to me that it looks like it's not filled up as much, but in person, I think it looks a lot better. And I think when I get the wall sconces, it'll just be the final touch that this wall needs. I went ahead and changed my pillows because I had the bunny and egg pillow over here. So this is the same. I still have my checkered blanket and then the floral pillow and the brown velvet pillow. And then I have the horse and dog picture from Kirkland's. If you can see it from this angle a little bit better. I absolutely love this picture. And then over here, I switched the pillows back to this arrangement that I had before. I moved the brown blanket to the middle of the couch just to put something there because this is a very long part of the couch. And then over here, I have another one of the floral pillows, my other brown velvet pillow with the ruffles, and just this plain cream pillow here. and one of my Barefoot Dream dupe blankets that I love laying with. The coffee table has stayed the same. I still have the Walmart pot right here, my Cosmos, and then my Homebody book from Joanna Gaines on this open book display. I love the coffee table like this. It's pretty simple, but it is very impactful. And we've got Tilly snoozing over here. In case you're new to my channel, here's a close-up of my gallery wall. I think I might get this print in the full size. I don't really like the matte in this frame, especially because this is matted and that looks like it's matted. It's printed that way. So I think I might get this print in the full size to fill out that frame. But I have a castle with people walking up to it, and then this kind of looks like a little town. And we've got a ship sailing on rough waters, a wedding photo, we've got my Studio McGee horse, just a pretty floral print, a Target print, and then a couple of family photos over here, and a girl reading a book. Here's the other side of the living room. So we've got the picture up here, which is from Target. I believe it was Studio McGee last year. And then over here, I took the bunnies off of this shelf and the second shelf just to put it back to how it was before. I felt like that was a little bit too many bunnies with what I left out. So I took those off the shelves, and I've just got my grandfather's vintage record here in the front and the record player. If you're wondering what this is, it is a laser for Tilly. She loves chasing lasers. And then over on this bookshelf, we've got family photos. I left these two bunnies out from Liz Marie Galvin on QVC, and I've got my books down here still, so nothing has changed on these shelves. Over here in front of the kitchen, I have the blanket basket with 2 pillows and our TV trays that we use. I think I might move them over here to the dining room, like under this shelf, but we'll see. That brings us to the dining room. So I left this shelf alone. I just love how it looks with these bunnies and this picture. The bunnies match it perfectly, and then these really pretty goblets from the dollar spot are just a nice touch. These were only $5 each, and they're gorgeous, and we do actually use them, so they are beautiful and functional. And then, as you probably saw a second ago, I have this stool down here. I've been wanting this for such a long time. It is a hearth and hand stool. I haven't even taken the tag off yet, and I don't know where I'm gonna store it. If I can get it open. Because if you haven't been able to tell, I am quite short. I'm only 5 feet tall, so this is perfect for me, and it is beautiful. So I'm really happy that came back in stock. It's not in stock anymore, but I'll link it down below in case you want to try to catch it when it comes back in stock. Over here at the table, I've made a couple of changes. So I still have my floral canvas from Hobby Lobby 2 years ago maybe, but I added some florals to this little vase. And then I changed out my bunny plates for these beautiful plates that I got at Home Goods last year. It has gold on the rim, and then it's just a cream color to go over the black plates that I got from Walmart this year. I think the florals add a nice little touch over here, a little pop of color to go with all of the black and white and tan. I have our wedding photos over here from when we ate our cake, and I think I'm going to paint these frames black just to match everything a little bit better. I'm going to do like a home updates video in the future, so that will be part of that video. Down here is like our vacuum charging station. We don't really have anywhere else to put it, so this is where we charge our vacuums. Now we're coming into the kitchen, and I took away the bunny measuring cups and the bunny spoon rest and put my regular spoon rest back out. I recently found this picture at Home Goods, and I was going to the checkout line, of course, and I saw it, so I could not pass it up. I think it was $17. Down here, I still have my floral hand towel, and I added this bunny one. I'll probably put it away after I wash it, but I just like the little pop of pink, and it goes nicely with the floral hand towel, so I'm going to leave it out for now until I need to wash it, and then I'll pack it away. Over here, I just took away the little faux wooden bunnies and left it the same. I still have my Studio McGee plant on top of my Hearth and Hand cookbooks, which I love. And we've got the oil dispenser, salt and pepper shakers, just the regular stuff that you have for cooking on my black marble tray. Simple, and then the plant just adds a nice touch of life. I really like having that plant there. I've had it there for most of the year, and I really needed it in this space. I recently got this runner. It's the Joanna Gaines, Magnolia, and Leloy collaboration. It's the Sinclair rug in Pebble Taupe, I believe, and I absolutely love it. It is so soft on your feet, and it's perfect. It helps Tilly not trip because this floor is really slippery, and her stuff is over there, which if you guys have any recommendations of what to put under her water bowl, she drinks water very messily, and I have to have something to absorb it underneath, and I don't want to use a towel anymore. So what can I get that is pretty as well? Above that is the coffee rack. So I've got my mugs up here. I have kept this the same, and you know that I always have my conversions out. Over here is just a Hearth and Hand floral picture that I've had for a year or two now. I have my butterfly mug out, and I just put my regular canisters back out, traded them with the egg canisters. And then over here, again, really pretty but functional, I have the Hearth and Hand dish drying rack on top of this drying stone, which is a lot more clean than having a mat because it doesn't hold in that moisture. And everything over here is the same. I've got the little trinket dish, the clean dirty sign, and then where we dry the dishes, and my Jessica's kitchen towel from Home Goods. Before the bedroom, I have this little tray here with a candle, room spray, Tilly's picture, a lamp, which at night we only have this lamp on for some light, but we don't have to have the overhead lights on. And then I've got Tilly's picture right here. I commissioned an Etsy artist to make this. And then we've got our Family is a Little World Created by Love picture. And it's just simple on the way to our room. We're moving into the last space of the home tour, which is the master bedroom. I've only made one small change in here. I still have my Studio McGee floral arrangement from last year over here, and my book loft candle, which smells so good. It's like an old library, maybe some book pages. Did I ever tell you guys what the scent notes were? It doesn't say. It just says cozy up under a warm blanket as you turn the pages of your favorite book. I think it tells you online, but this smells so good. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. I still have the Dibs on Forever with You sign from Hobby Lobby. I'm not really into signs with words anymore, but I really liked that one, and it goes with the green that I have in here, so I thought I would pick that up. I am going to be changing these lamps out very soon. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the ones that I picked out to replace these with. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, to get some real-time behind-the-scenes information. I'm going to try to sell these on Facebook Marketplace to make some of my money back. I just think I need to break up all of this gray-brown color, and these are super farmhouse, which I'm not really into the farmhouse style anymore, so I'm excited to change those out, and I'm going to be painting the headboard black pretty soon just to break up the monotony of all the gray-brown. Everything in here besides that sign is stuff that I had last year. So I've had this for a couple of years now. It is a Studio McGee like lofty quilt or slub lofty quilt, something like that. Love it. I kind of want to get more of these. There's a couple that I really like that are still on the Target website, or one of them sold out, but the other one's still there. So I've had my eye on that. Those pillows are from last year. And then the blanket ladder has blankets I already had. I just have a pillow and lantern down there just to kind of add to the cozy ambiance. And then I decided to keep these bunnies here. And I have the storage boxes for Ethan to hide some of his stuff. And these really pretty floral stems. These are from Target. These are some that look really nice. I know some of Target's floral stems can look cheap, but these are really nice quality. I think they might have been Hearth in Hand. I don't know if they sell them anymore. And then that's a Hearth in Hand vase. Over on this side, I have this painting from Home Goods that I bought last year. And if any of you have ever wondered why I have this random dead rose right here, it is from the first dozen roses that Ethan ever bought me when we were dating. I kept that just kind of as like a memento. And then I think I already had these candles here. And I added in, this is the one change I made, I added in the clock that was in the living room, but I switched the bunnies out for this clock, so I brought it in here. Bring in some of the gold. I don't really have gold in here, so there's that, and these pretty Hobby Lobby cosmos in my Studio McGee vase. These are my favorite floral picks right now. I absolutely love them, and then the same ones that I have in the living room and the one on the dining room table. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my spring home tour. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like the content. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.